want to talk about this Drake lawsuit real quick, and I'm not doing my podcast this week, so I'm going to share my thoughts shortened here. Now, technically, it's not a lawsuit. It's like a pre-action petition, which says, hey, we might want to do a lawsuit, so we want to get this information out so that we may be able to do a lawsuit. Here's why I think it was a mistake. One, in Black culture, it basically just looks like you calling the cops. For whatever reason, it looks like you said, I'm just going to call the cops. I'm calling my lawyer. And in the Black community, that's frowned upon, I would say. At minimum, it's frowned upon. Two, even if it were true, and I'm not even arguing it's not, you are basically alleging that the record company was, boosting up Not Like Us, playing it when people were asking for something else, playing it after every single song. That could be true. If it was, that's payola, which has existed since the beginning of time in the music industry. You paid DJs, you paid record companies, you played, radio hosts, all those people, right? But by then you're alleging that they are boosting the song, and you're missing that the song was actually really big in the Black community, in hip hop overall, which Kendrick said, I'm what the culture's feeling. So by saying, my lawyers, we're going to be on you, you guys are boosting, it seems that you're disconnected from the culture. So to, basically bait Kendrick, you need to drop. Nah, you ain't getting away from this. And then he drops and you're like, well, they was helping you. Now, which one is it? I feel like he might have been better off just admitting defeat or being quiet. But the possible worst action ever is to go, my lawyers will hear about this. Your lawyers? Even if you win, you lose. Even if you win this case, right? And say you're beefing with Kendrick, it's with UMG. Even if you win this case in the court of law, you by far have lost this case in the court of public opinion, which is where your career and your legacy is judged, right? This is a smear mark, probably worse than just losing straight up. In the Black community, you can take an L and live. Like, he took an L to me in the Pusha T beat. Like, he never responded. We clowned him, but eventually he came back and people was listening to the music again. I feel like he could have done that a little bit, although I do feel like this time the culture had turned on him a little more in the time since Story of Adidon and now. So I feel like he had lost some fans in the last couple of years based on some of his actions. But I don't think his career was over. I do think this is some irreparable damage from non-Drake stans. His stans, this will not hurt him at all. But Drake wasn't big because he had stans. He had, for a good time, everybody. I don't think he'll have everybody anymore after this. His stans will feel emboldened for sure. They're probably gonna come on this post. That's y'all right, okay? But the people who don't got a dog in this fight, they ain't rocking with it. And here's the thing too, I feel like Drake and his stans, they never took an L. If you love sports, for example, like you watch Roy Jones Jr., one of my favorite boxers. I loved Roy. He looked like he could never be beat. And then one day he lost. Like, he got knocked down and it was a bad knockout. And I just had to sit with that like, dang, they got my boy. But I still loved him and still supported him. But it was obvious he took an L. Drake people are trying to act like he didn't take an L at all, when the whole world feels like he did, and it just makes y'all look like, are we watching the same thing? And I feel like this court case was that too. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
Ja Rule or Drake, who got bodied the worst? I think their downfalls are different. A lot of people are saying that Drake is going out worse than Ja Rule did. Here's the thing though, Drake said that he got 20 v1. Ja got 20 v1, like damn near literally. Ja Rule had to go up against the whole Shady Aftermath and more. That's Eminem, D12, Obi Trice, the whole G Unit, Dr. Dre, Busta Rhymes hopped in there, DMX hopped in there. Shoot, I think Stat Quo was in there. A couple other people that were signed to Shady were all in that mix. Ja had people on his record label, but nobody cared about them. On top of that, the majority of the people going at Ja Rule were platinum and multi-platinum selling artists. That's right. They were actually hot. The people that came at Drake, no disrespect to them, but like their careers were warmer at the time. And I can't sit there and say that Ja Rule made all the bad moves, because he still had a few little hits after that. Like, he had New York and some people were behind him, but it just didn't go well. So imagine multi-platinum selling artists also dissing you. Their albums going platinum. Those disses on those albums. They're putting out mixtape when the mixtape era was at one of its hottest, at its peak. And they're putting out full mixtapes against you. In all honesty, Drake is making more mistakes and hurting himself more than anything at this point. Like, Dot did a lot of damage, but Drake is doing more damage to himself than Ja Rule did to himself. It's not even.
A second legal action, Drake? You going back to the hip-hop HR department? You hitting them with the DJ Khaled? Another one? He went to his lawyer like,
you can't keep getting away with this!
It feel like we piling on Drake, but that's not what happened. The circumstances of how he got here is insane. Cause like Drake,
I study rap battles for a living.
so let's start with like that. Kendrick said ain't no big three, it's just big me. And Drake said, oh yeah, pal? Where you're really short and Top Dog takes all your money and Taylor Swift is your boss. And Kendrick said, word? Well, I don't like when you say the N-word. It sounds ridiculous. But we can just keep it friendly. We don't got to get personal. And Drake said, not on my watch, pal. You beat your wife and your child isn't really yours. Huh? How's that? And Kendrick said, word? You got a daughter the world don't know about and you a word that rhymes with lettuce, pal. And Drake said, I'll see you in court, bucko. I ain't never seen this level of Karenism in hip-hop. People trying to make this out to be something bigger. This is not Michael Jackson versus Sony. This is him taking an L and not knowing how to handle it. He ain't doing something for the greater good of music. He was just saying Kendrick trying to get the slaves freed. Now he Harriet Tubman. He just took an L and don't know how to handle it, and he want to see the manager in full Karen style.
As a hip hop head, this really hits me hard because it's really like, so beef has gone corporate now? That's what you're doing? This is a perfect example of Drake showing that he is the son of a white woman. This is Karen behavior. You lost. You lost the battle. You lost the battle. A minor. This is what folks mean by light skin behavior. If you're not black, you may not get that, but if you know, you know.
This is what the hip-hop has come to, huh? I ain't never seen no shit like this. This has got to be the biggest cop-out I've ever seen in history, man. All right? It's a rap battle, Drake. It's a rap battle, man. Hey, man, if he got you good, he got you good, man. What the a lawsuit? A lawsuit. I got to do the Steve Harvey lap. Yeah. Woo, your ass done, boy. I can't believe this, Drake. Your ass a little bitch right now. A lawsuit. Come on, man. What you doing, man? Rap battles have been going on for years, man. Let's even go old school. Roxanne Shante. She was battling people left and right. Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Huh? LL, Kumo D. We can keep on going, man. Jadakiss or Nas, Jay-Z. Rap battles have been happening since the inception of hip-hop. And you gonna go do a lawsuit, bro, on Kendrick Lamar. Man, come on, dude. Listen, you're a talented cat, bro. You're a talented dude, whatever. Come on, man. You really it up for light-skinned dudes, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in you, man. God damn. Kendrick got you doing lawsuits. Now you mean mugging basketball players at games and shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? You got to learn to take this shit, man. Nas and Jay-Z, they met up with each other and said, yo, man, it's over. We did our thing. Boom, like real men. That's what needs to happen. You sit up there doing weird-ass shit. You rapping with ponytails and shit, pigtails and shit. What is going on, man? What's up with Wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi, man? Started from the bottom, now we're here. You were never at the bottom. You were middle-class kid. That's middle-class shit. Come on, man. I'm just a little disappointed, man. You know what a Drake is? You know what a Drake is in the animal kingdom? It's a duck. It's a male duck. So what can we say, Drake? Are you a quack? Is that what it is? Are you a... I think that is just a sucker-ass move. And for all you Drake fans, you can say what the you want. To do a lawsuit over a rap battle, that's some corny-ass shit. Man, you got some explaining to do, bro, because I think this is it. I think you're done from this, because that's the straight old move, man. Word up.
I'm not trying to insult you, but even your crew needs to be like, what? A f***ing lawsuit, bro? Come on, dog. Yo, y'all can keep this rap era for real. You know what I mean? You can keep this bullshit over here, man, for real. This is an embarrassment, man. A straight up embarrassment, man. I don't know what you're gonna do to come back from this shit, bro. But you gotta make fun of yourself. Make fun of yourself. You a funny dude. You've been on SNL. Make fun of yourself or something. Do something. Cause you in a hole, bro. Word up. 50 Cent battle. 50 Cent Fat Joe battle, man. Tupac and Biggie. Come on, man. You didn't see them calling lawsuits? Huh? Baby. Oh, Alexis. Come on, Tupac. I gotta feel it. Don't know. I got to beat it. Come on, yo. This is the legacy of hip hop, man. Battle rapping, man. It's like a boxing match, man. Nobody calls lawsuits. You take your losses or you just keep it moving, yo. Or you write another rhyme or you keep going and you go, you know what? And yo, yeah, man, that's my man. You squashed it, whatever's clever. Yeah, that's how we do it, man. Oh, man. I'm so disappointed in you, Drake. Oh, my God, how embarrassing.
Yo, what's up? This bruh, man, from the fifth floor. And you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Everybody is still talking about Drake getting his lawyers involved in his rap beef versus Kendrick Lamar. That's right, y'all. As you can see, everyone is taking to social media to give their take on Drake suing UMG, man. Let's get to it, okay? Apparently, Drake believes that the label that he and Kendrick Lamar signed to, apparently they use bots, payola, and other dirty tactics to help push the hit single Not Like Us, okay? This is Drake, all right? Now, making attempts to file a lawsuit. Like I said, this is something we've never seen before in hip-hop beefs, okay? We understand we've had certain situations where things went left, right? And even earlier today, Joe Budden, he made claims that Lil Wayne apparently is getting ready to step in the booth and make a diss record towards Kendrick Lamar. Like I said, right now, Kendrick, he has the rap game in a chokehold. And to see Drake, create all of this controversy, all because he pretty much poked his chest out, right? Poked his chest out, constantly taunted Kendrick Lamar. And now it's gotten to the point where his pops, Drake's father done, told Joe Budden to stand down. This has nothing to do with you, Joe. Okay, this is what I mean. It's getting out of hand. All because Drake thought that he could defeat Kung Fu Kenny, man. Come on, yo. This is crazy. Like I said, we've never seen something like this happen before in rap where now the lawyer's getting involved. This is after Drake constantly fed the people narrative after narrative, right? According to Drake, he fed Kendrick Lamar all of the intel that we heard on Not Like Us. Now we're hearing differently. I mean, like I said, I never thought that I would see Drake play victim, right? And while Team OVO is, hurt and sensitive, Kendrick, the fans on social media, they having a ball right now with the mustard memes. I mean, listen, it just seems like Kendrick was very strategic on everything. And right now, Drake's reaction is making things worse. In fact, if you ask me, the news of these lawsuits is only going to make people listen to the music even more, okay? Considering this latest project, G and X, I mean, most of the records on here are pretty good. You can't even deny that. All right. One of my favorite on there is Luther, of course, with the Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying, the sample. But listen, man, like I said, everything seems to be strategic. And all of this happened because Drake foolishly thought that he could, defeat Kendrick like he did Meek and other artists he's went up against in the past. But listen, man, Kendrick out here, he having a ball. We know he's performing at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. But, this is getting out of hand. Lawyers? That's where we at now in the rap game. And I actually see people, defend this man is crazy. Like I don't know how much money Drake has. I don't know what type of hold he has, but the brand is strong, man. People love Drake. Listen, I'm a fan of Drake, but listen, we can't, we can't act like we didn't see what we just saw. We saw we seen Drake, academics, right, and his fans poke their chests out, put out a record, right, which we thought was an AI record that eventually they put out, Drop and Give Me 50. Then he puts out the AI Pac record. I mean, people were saying Drake was up 2-0, right? Then you had academics going a whole 17-day rant, basically taunting Kendrick to respond. Come on, this is after like that. Next thing you know, Kendrick drops four records in a week, and nothing was the same. Okay, this is how we got here. Now we want to get lawyers involved. Now it's a conspiracy. The label's trying to take me down. I mean, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in rap history. Be real. And the fact that we got some of your favorite artists staying silent right now, that's very telling. We could save that for another video, but we already know why. A lot of people are just, for some reason, they don't want to offend Drake, right? They don't want to risk their relationship with Team OVO, and I understand, but come on. This is rap beef. It's all right. It's okay to acknowledge when someone lost. All right? As talented as the Warriors were, when they lost to the Cavs, they lost. We can't unsee that. You feel me? LeBron and them came back 3-1. You can't undo history. It is what it is. You can argue all day, but in the end, we saw what we saw. It goes the same with this battle with Kendrick and Drake. Regardless if you OVO, Kendrick, or you just a fan of good music. We all seen what happened. Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, and things have been very different for Drake and his fans ever since. But now to take it this far, I don't know if Drake can come back from this. Publicly, you see comedians, rappers, everyone around the world is reacting to the fact that Drake really got his lawyers involved. And the fact that fans are willing to stand with him and to defend this after poking your chest out and making it seem like, Drake is just undefeated in the rap game, unstoppable. Come on. Like I said, that's to me is what makes the rap game a little corny in today's world, right? It's not to say they weren't fans back then, but with social media and to see so many people work so hard to create these narratives to help take away from the fact that we seen Kendrick defeat Drake. And now he's making it worse. And like I said, I don't know if he can come back from all of this public criticism. But again, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on these, talented comedians giving their reaction on the Drake lawsuit, controversy? Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree this may be the softest move in hip-hop history, man, on Drake's behalf? Because, again, I can't believe he really got his lawyers involved, man. All because the homie ain't got his squabbles up. This is crazy. Y'all let me know. What are your thoughts down in the comment section below? Again, that's all I got for y'all today. My name is SenseiRip. Till next time, peace. Drake. Come on, Drake. You should be ashamed of yourself. Step in that booth, man. Go make a hit. That's the only way you're going to survive, man. Fight back. Fight back. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV.
What if someone wasn't on protocol? There are consequences.
Knockout Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curl, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin, Stroncho, you know what I'm saying? We coming by.
No, I know me, old you fuck with lambskin condoms.
I don't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The f wrong with you? Aldi's, you shouldn't eat this. We don't know what the f that meat is. No!
For real, I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, it ain't no point of both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.